I don't really push the elevator button more than once, but I do tend to get pissed off at my computer and I'll click buttons over and over again, but not with the elevator. So I'm sure it does make some difference, but I'm not really sure what difference it makes. People probably do it because they're impatient. So. I will never remember what I did, like even if it was like 5 minutes ago, so I can barely remember where I put things. So 1 year from now, 5 years from now, I probably won't remember what I did today, but it's okay. I think a mixture is kind of good. You don't want to be so worried that you're not enjoying life, and you don't want to be so like carefree that you're not recognizing the things that are going on around you. You have to be realistic. I wish that people cared more about like themselves and others. I think that if people put more effort into caring about things, they would probably, like, the world would be a better place. We should do things to support others and support the environment and everything. Like, we're like all a part of something bigger, and we should recognize that. And that's one thing I would change, because I feel like the world would be a better place if we all like saw our place in it, like saw our like little piece in the big picture. I don't really think I do that much differently, so I basically, nope, I got nothing. I like act differently, but I don't think I'm that different. I think we're all pretty similar in certain ways. We just handle things differently. I think that we should care about people, but we should also care about the environment. I don't think it has to be one or the other, so I wouldn't be on either side. I would be that, like, we need to be realistic, because there's no way that everyone's just going to be like, save the animals, save the environment. We have to recognize that people are a part of this world, and it's better to see ourselves as a piece of that puzzle rather than like the extremes. They don't have to challenge each other. We can work like together. I don't even know. I think that there's some hope. I think that every little bit counts. It may be too late to change certain things, but we're not too late for everything. And just because, it's like eating something because you're like, oh, well, I'm going to get fat anyway, so, because I had a cookie, and then you decide to have like an entire feast because you already had the cookie, so you're going to get fat. It's not true. You can like just have the cookie and then you won't be fat. I know that's bad, but. My definition of sustainability is just like everybody fitting together. Like, we respect the environment and we take care of it. We take responsibility for what we're doing. I think that basically we need to pay attention to the humans' needs and balance them with the needs of the environment, and not put one over the other. I control the course my life has taken. I think that we have a lot of power over our own lives, and that a lot of people don't recognize it, and they feel like their lives are just pushing them in certain directions. But I think that I have control over my life, and I think I can change whatever I want if I am willing to put the effort in and recognize that. And when it's all said and done, I will probably have said more than I've done. But I think I want to try. And that's what's important, like being willing to make that leap and try. So hopefully I'll be able to at the end.
Okay.
When you're waiting because of the elevator and you get impatient, do you press the button more than once? No. And do you think it makes a difference? Probably not. Why do you think people do it? Because they're impatient. Probably not. I think it's good to be a balance, but I guess if you had to choose, I guess a joyous simpleton, because you'd be happy. But no, you could be either. people being selfish all the time. They don't only think of themselves, and it's sad. I go like this. People think that's weird. I'm evil genius. I think it should be in the middle because you can do both, and there's no point in seeing it one way or the other, because that's not going to help anyone unless you want humanity to die or you want the earth to die, in which case humanity will die anyway. I don't know. Making the future last, or creating a future for Earth, like making sure that things last and the Earth is taken care of, and in a way that everybody's like happy, people are happy, animals are happy, and the environment's happy, and it's thinking of tomorrow. I like to believe I have control. Don't know. Who knows? But I think I do. Who knows? I try to do things. We'll see. The end.